All right. So tomorrow I'm just gonna go do my longest ride to date. So it's gonna be more than 200 kilometers actually. Definitely new grounds for me. It's gonna be a route around a loop actually around a medium-sized lake north of Toronto. So it's called Simcoe Lake. And I'm just gonna put the route right here for you to see. I just had a look at my bike, so everything is good to go. And it's already past midnight, though half an hour past midnight. I should go get some sleep. The plan is to wake up around 7:30ish, hopefully, and then I need to ride a couple of hours north because the lake is like 55-60 kilometer-ish up north of Toronto, and I have to park the car and then get going. I hope I can finish the ride in less than 7 hours, so like average speed of 30-ish would be ideal. The weather should be fine, so we'll see. Wish me luck. Good night. Okay, finally I'm ready. It's getting super late now. It's around 10:50. So I finally packed everything. So I'll have here 2 bottles of Gatorade. Each of them are 60 grams of carb. I have a little bit of oatmeal. I'll have it while driving up north. Then we're gonna have 3 Cliff Bars. Each has around 40 grams of carb. 2 of my homemade rice cakes. A banana, and also some of the stuff that I'm gonna leave in the car, cream, and then of course beers later on. Arm warmers and a couple of tablets in case everything wasn't going smooth. So this is the setup. I have put the essentials and a small pump in a saddlebag. Tires are pumped up. Pedals are charged and ready. I attached this camera in the front, so I'll capture some of the moments, and then I guess I'm good to go. All right. All right, so I'm still having half an hour to go. I'm going up north towards Simcoe Lake. I'm pretty late for my plan. I will be hitting dark, perhaps for a couple of hours. For the final 2 hours, I'll be in the dark. I have brought my light, so I should be fine. So the course will be around 210 kilometers, so it's going to be a full loop around Simcoe Lake at north of Toronto. It should be pretty flat. The overall elevation is around 1,000 meters. So for a 210 kilometer stretch, it's pretty flat. As you see, that's my bike there, the bike rack. I had thought it would get a little bit colder because now we are into mid-September and north of Toronto it's getting a little bit chilly. Now it's around 15-16 degrees Celsius, so hopefully it's gonna stay the same. Today the broadcast is clear, bunch of clouds but no rain, no showers, so this is gonna be a perfect weather for cycling this long, because I'm a sweater, so the hotter it gets I'll tend to sweat a lot, so I need more sodium and hydration packs. So let's see. I'm gonna park my car at a Walmart, so the parking should be safe for a few hours, and then I'll start the loop from there, going counterclockwise towards Barrie, Orillia, and then go back towards the east. So my starting point is from the south, and I'll have a counterclockwise loop. All right. Okay, just got the bag out of the rack and I'm just about to start. So we're gonna go towards the western side. I have just started trying to just warm up for a few minutes at like 100 watts or something. The weather is perfect, a little bit windy and chilly, but the sun is out, so no complaint. Check in half an hour. Half an hour in, and I'm going still towards the south. It's pretty flat so far. I had 2 mini climbs which were like super easy. So my average speed is around 30-35, and I'm heading toward the west now. All right. The 8 climbs in. This is the final stretch of the 4th climb. I mean, they're like mini climbs, nothing really super hard. So it's just mini climbs. 1 hour in, 30 kilometers. And we just crossed the canal, so we are on the western side of Lake Simcoe, so it should be over there. Now we're going towards north. All right, it's only like 40 kilometers in. I stopped for nature break, obviously. Then I take some time to eat my rice cake, so it's homemade. If you're interested in knowing on how to make this, I had a post on Instagram, I guess. So the steps are shown there. The weather is pretty good actually. 14-15 degrees. It's a little bit chilly when you stop, but when you carry on cycling, it's pretty good. I'll get going in 5 minutes. I plan to stop every 90 minutes, so this is my first 90-minute stop after 40k. My average speed was around 30 kilometers, 29-30. I had passed 5 of the 8 climbs, so the rest of the route should be pretty flat. Now that way we're gonna go north. So Simcoe Lake is right over there. After a while, we're gonna lean towards the lake so we have more lake views. So I started somewhere there. I went south and then crossed the southern border of the lake and then came back up north. So now we're gonna go north. We just passed Innisfield. We're gonna go towards Barrie. All right? See you soon. So 2 hours in, around 50 kilometers in, 150 to go. We are on the western side of Lake Simcoe. We passed Innisfield. We're gonna head towards north to Barrie. Now we're just going the stretch of the western side of the lake. It's pretty beautiful. All right, check in half an hour. 72 kilometers in and 3 hours. We just reached Barrie on the west end of the Lake Simcoe. It's a beautiful beachside now. The weather is still perfect. 15 degrees, no wind, all good. So in 30 kilometers or so, I'll reach Orillia, which is the top north end of Lake Simcoe. A buddy of mine is coming from Toronto to just join me on the second half of the ride. That would be really helpful for me actually, because after 100 kilometers in, it's going to be pretty hard for me to carry on going up to 210, which is the maximum distance. Especially the last couple of hours will be in dark. So we'll see. All good so far. I'll take it in half an hour. So we are still in Barrie. I found this is a very nice stretch of off-road trail, and it's still doable for road cyclists. My tires are only 25 tubeless, and I'm totally fine riding on them. So my Garmin 8 says it's 4.5 kilometers on an average radiance of 3%. So let's see where it goes. The general direction is towards northeast, Orillia. And so far I took it pretty easy. So mostly I was at zone 2 endurance ride, except those mini climbs that I was at threshold. I didn't push too much, but it's still like 140 kilometers to go. Yeah, 75 feet. Beautiful, beautiful Canadian summer. Just 100 kilometers in, and just before hitting Orillia, it's 5:30, so we're gonna have 90 minutes of sun. My buddy is also on the other side of the Lake Simcoe, so perhaps we're gonna meet each other in 20 or 30k. I'll say in an hour or so, and then we can come back to Keswick and where I started this morning. All good. Legs are getting a little bit tired, but that's fine. I can carry on. All right. So 100 kilometers in, there was no way I wouldn't stop to capture this. This is really beautiful. And interestingly, the water is very warm. If I didn't have 100 kilometers to go now to the other side, I would have just jumped into the water and stay here for a couple of hours. This is really beautiful. So I got 20 more kilometers to Orillia, and then that would be the top northern part, and I'm gonna hit the eastern side. Yeah, I'll let you enjoy the scenery now. Okay, so here's another trail. It's 3 kilometers. We're just pretty close to Orillia, and so far I've done 110 kilometers, 4 hours and a half. So my legs are getting tired, quads are tired, hamstrings are tired, but man, this nature is really nice. Keeps me moving. Thankfully I have another caffeine tablet, so it's gonna wake me up. I've got another rice cake. I'll have that in half an hour. Then the rest should be pretty flat after Orillia. We'll see. I'm just trying to go as much as I can before we hit the dark, and then see what the situation is. Okay. All right, around 135 kilometers in, 70 to go, and now I'm on the east side of the Lake Simcoe. I already passed Orillia and a couple of small towns, and I'm going south now. So my buddy is meeting me in less than a kilometer away. And actually, I can see him. Like, can you see that orange dot? Yeah, that must be him. So we're gonna come back together, back to Keswick. Legs are smashed, but I had my second rice cake. Gave me enough energy to pedal now. I'm good for at least an hour. And let's see, I got another energy bar and half of my Gatorade drink. That should be good to go. But the point is, now it's 7 p.m. In half an hour or so we're gonna lose the light. So the remaining 2 hours will be in dark. All right. Talk to you soon, guys. Cheers. Hey. Alright, 140 in, 65k to go. Finally I met my friend. Yeah. So he came from Toronto. We're gonna come back now. I'm gonna get drafting from him because my legs are smashed now. And we're gonna hit dark in half an hour. So we will be riding for 2 hours in the dark. So let's see. So 167 in. We got still 35 to go. I'm not sure if I can capture all these stars, but this is beautiful, man. Yeah, finally the ride is over. 7 hours and a half, 202 kilometers.